Well, hello, my air signs. This is going to be your weekly message, or whenever you come across it. I would like to start off with I hope you're feeling very, very well. I hope you had a lovely, lovely weekend. And today or tonight is going to be the full moon in Cancer. So if you guys are starting to feel a little bit off, a little bit like you have holding a lot of energy, right now is a great time to do some breath work, do some releasing tonight, and thinking and planning for the future. Sorry, I had to get a sip of water. Okay, so let's jump right into your reading. This is for the air signs, and whenever you come across this reading is when it was meant for you, okay? So the Four of Swords. Oops. The Seven of Wands. The Nine of Swords, and the Three of Swords. Oops. Let's move this over. Let's see. Looks a little crazy, but okay. We'll get into it, and I'll show you up close. All right. And then the Four of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune, and the Emperor. Okay, so first thing is with the Four of Swords, what this is showing, and if you guys, can you see this? This is the Four of Swords. If you notice, she's hovering in the circle of swords, and then there's birds above her, right? So her eyes are closed, and when her eyes are closed like this and hovering above, this is her getting into a meditative state. This is her using her inner vision with her eyes closed to better, like, to meditate. And the birds represent to me either your spiritual team talking to you, or like higher self coming together so you can vibe with them, right? Also, what I'm getting from this is that this is the card and that is telling you it's time to say nothing, do nothing, and just reflect, okay? Reflecting on what is important right now. It is literally doing the inner work right now. It is important because sometimes when we have a lot going on, our minds can get a little muddy and a little bit, what's the word here? You get a little bit clouded. It right now is a little bit cloudy. It's hard to figure out what the next steps are going to be. But with the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Wands is trying to go through these challenges unscathed. But you know, what's really going to happen is that if you are not able to find your center to go through these challenges that are coming, which give you major anxiety. Let me move this so you can see. These cards speak about major anxieties. All this is anxiety and worry. And then the Three of Swords, this can be about a relationship, okay? Not everything is going to be related to the relationship that is worrying you, but that is like a major part of it this week. This can be in between friends, lovers, family members, that's really just, or even coworkers, close coworkers, that are going to give you some challenges or some pushback, some feedback that you weren't ready for and weren't realizing was really going to happen. But the major thing here is to remember to get your grounding, to get back to this Four of Cups here. The Four of Cups is letting you know that, see how they're watering one flower? They're finding that one thing out of life that they have to connect with that brings them joy. And they're going to nurture that. They're nurturing what is alive, basically. What is bringing them joy. That is important, because that's like finding your safe space. That's like finding your safe person, your safe family member, someone that you are able to vent to, or let energy out, let it go, let it flow. With that Four of Cups, that is letting you know that it's time to get into that space of allowing to release energies that no longer serve you. And that's the biggest takeaway here. That's the meditation. If you are able to get into meditation, going back to the reflection, inner reflection, that is a major portion of this as well. But by doing these healthy practices moves you into this Wheel of Fortune Emperor position. So you've pulled the wheel, you've let it go, and it has landed on the Emperor energy. So ready or not, here we come, because your energy is leveling up regardless, meaning you need to step into this leader master role of taking control of a situation. And I keep going back to this as this being a coworker or a boss or something like that, something that has to do with work. They're making your role, right? You've reflected, you've meditated, you've done the work, and you're moving into this state of Emperor vibe. Emperor, in another sense, can be almost like you're stepping into this role of, I'm in charge now, you're listening to me. I'm sorry, but, well, actually, emperors wouldn't apologize, right? Emperors would be like, no, this is how it's gonna go, and this is all. There's no feedback now. There's no pushback. You have to do what I say, because now I'm here to take over this project, position, situation, however it may be unfolding for you. But this is a reminder that there's no step back from this emperor. The emperor is this vibe is here to stay. So this may be either your new position at work, something that you didn't know or was expecting that was coming. Maybe you're next in line for this promotion that you are literally getting pushed into, that you feel like you're not ready for, but the universe is pushing you into this situation because you can handle it, and now it's time for you to step into that role and take over. I'm sorry if you hear a little bit of ruckus in the background. I do have a bunny, and the bunny is right next to me. But this week seems like it's a big one, but the main focus here is to manifest some relaxation time. So if you're able to ground and have some special self-care moments this week, you'll be able to conquer it. And you definitely will, because with the Wheel of Fortune, you're getting to pull in that energy into the Emperor move. So that means that you will get that energy that you were looking for, and it does propel you into this like manager role, superior role at work, or even in your family, even in a relationship. But usually I do love reading separately, so I would definitely take this as a work vibe for some of you. So if you need a personal reading or a private reading, I'm always available. All you have to do is go to onlycrystalsremain.etsy.com, or you can comment below and I will check my messages to see if anyone would like a private reading. So I hope you guys have a beautiful week, and I will see you soon.